Hey, Michael here, and we have just had the 15th, well, it's been a little while, but the 15th Great Nest Migration. I know it says 13th, so I didn't edit it right. It says 15th up here. This was a little late, I want to see how nests go. We had Gen 2 come out, and then the extra nest happened, the whole migration just because of Gen 2, so it was kind of every week we had a change. So it looks like we're back on the 2 week schedule, so here it is. A little, again, weird with all the Gen 2, but in no particular order. Starters, we have Charmanders down here at Riverfront Park, just along the edge of Cedar River, and we have Chikorritas way over here in Morgan Creek Park. They do spawn pretty well. The park isn't open; it's blocked off, so some of the places you really need to walk to. But you can go back and forth between the two parts of the park and fully get 125 candies, no problem. So definitely something to push for. Maybe not the Charmanders, but definitely the Chikorita, and it's Gen 2, so super more important. So uh, the parks that I really paid it close attention to were, of course, Gen 2, because some of us don't have all of the Gen 2 yet, or some of the evolutions. So that's why I kind of removed most of the Gen 1s from the map. But Gen 2, again, no particular order. APOM, and apologies if I mispronounce anything, but oh well. Up here at Lau Park, we have Teddy Ursa's, really good Ursaring, pretty high CP, good gym defenders and stuff over here at Tau Park. We have Chinchurros at Gill Park. It's not the best little park. It only has one Pokestop and one gym. But on occasion, I've gone by here and there's been like 3, 4 Chinchuru all on top of the Pokestop. Really unusual, but it seems like for having one Pokestop, they made sure and spawned a lot of Pokemon here. Spinnerack over here at Lininger. We have Whoopers down here at Tomahawk Park. Yama over here at Tucker Park. And we have Rimmerades over here at Manhattan Robbins Lake Park. I don't like this park. I've been here multiple times when there's been different spawns, and I just don't find what I'm wanting. You have probably a better chance of getting an Octillery just by going with parks that have little lakes or water, kind of like going by Thomas or going to Knoll Ridge and getting one every little bit. So, but still important. Big notes, even though again not the greatest amount. We have Houndour on Merrill Park. This is again one Pokestop park, not in a good location, no parking, no nothing. You have to kind of park, run across the street, and get to this. But with the new kind of where Pokemon are and showing them on Pokestops, you can tell when one of these is here and when you need to pull over. Uh, I don't know how many of you have been watching Trainer Tips and some of the other reports coming out of Gen 2, but Dark does spawn more often at night. So you have a better chance of finding a Houndour later at night once it switches over to the night mode on your phone in comparison to during the day. Houndour also counts as fire, so Houndour is very important if you want to work on getting your Dark and your Fire badges if they're not done. On that note, again, another Gen 2 Pokemon that is dual type is Ice and Ground, and that's Swinub down here at Green Square Park and the Marion Water Tower. Using Sylph Road, this one has jumped back and forth and back and forth. I work in this vicinity and I can see this from my work, and I can check about 3 to 4 times a day in an 8-hour period. About 75% of the time I have a Swinub. I know other people think this is a Wooper nest and a couple other Pokemon nests that are water or ice based, but this is a Swinub nest. Again, it's only one Pokestop, not easy to get to. You have to park in a gas station parking lot and walk over across the street to get here, but this does produce Swinubs. So still important if you don't have your ice badge for the 200. Rhyhorn, it's still ground and rock, so if you're working on those, you can get them up here at Fay M. Clark Memorial Park. And Rhydon is still super high CP even after Gen 2, so definitely important to get one. Do not count this out. Rhyhorn, important. Abra, having one of the still better psychic and top DPS, second to like some of the or Gengars, but since Gengars are still super weak, Abra still is fairly weak, but not as weak as Ghosts. Abra still important, especially getting the psychic. You really don't want all the drowsiness. You want the Abra nests here. For Fairy, you got Clefable over here at Shaver Park. Not, again, the gym and 2 Pokestops, if I remember. Not the best at night. Seems like a little bit better during the day, but still worth it. Ghastlies you have down here at Ellis Park. And finally, something that's still important, Scythers over here at Cherry Hill Park. You can kind of go to Morgan Creek for a little while, go down the road just a bit and hit the Scythers. If you don't have enough candy for Skyzor, or you have been getting a lot of metal coats, whatever, metal cloaks, whatever they're called, the evolution item, and you got a bunch of them, and you don't have enough Onyx candy or Scyther candy, this would be a good place to work on getting an amazing one, or really high IV one, or just getting enough catches to get enough candies to do another evolution. So hopefully that was nice and quick. This, again, the 15th nest migration. We should be having one here quite shortly, so be prepared for all new nests. And please, please, guys, I know not everyone sees this, but please go out and use the Sylph Road, update their page, go to nests. I don't understand how, I know it's a little cold outside, but I don't understand how after a week multiple nests have not been confirmed on the Sylph Road. It is the biggest nest atlas there is on the internet, the best documented, the best used, and I don't understand how enough people are not using it to the ability. I'm surprised at how many times I go out during the week and I'm like, hey, no one has confirmed this nest yet. I guess I'm going over there and I will confirm it. So please, just trainers, get out, catch Pokemon, take down gyms, represent. So, this has been Michael, signing out.